Don't share Boxing Nation.
I'm going to punish him and then go on to fight Tank. That's why I'm not even worried about Luke Campbell.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Ryan Garcia, he's getting ready to make his big step up, the biggest step up in his professional career against Luke Campbell this weekend. As you guys heard what he said in that opening clip about Luke Campbell, he's completely looking past Luke and more focused on Tank Davis. I gotta say, man, after watching Ryan Garcia's press conference today, this man, he really knows how to sell a fight because he knows how to talk. I mean, he sounds more like Muhammad Ali, the way he was talking about what he's going to do to Luke Campbell and Gervonta Tank Davis. As he was talking, it's like he never came up for air. It almost sounded like he was rapping when he was talking. So, you know, I was already sold when it came to this fight. I told you in my very last video about this. I've been waiting for this fight. I've been looking forward to it because it's going to tell us so much about Ryan Garcia. And it's also going to bring us closer to a Garcia versus Davis fight. Now, you guys know me. I've been giving Ryan Garcia a lot of credit for going directly after Gervonta Tank Davis. I always tell you guys, he's not talking like T.O. He's not saying, well, I have to be the A side, et cetera, or the fight won't happen. And I was saying, why isn't T.O. talking like Ryan Garcia? But then out of nowhere, someone sends me a clip today of Ryan Garcia, and they tell me that Ryan Garcia is now saying that he has to be the A side or he's the A side. And then I said to myself before I watched the clip, I said, man, I hope Ryan didn't make me look like a fool when I was trying to make him look good. So when I watched the clip, I realized, okay, it doesn't sound as bad as I thought. So he did an interview on DAZN with AK and Barack. And the first thing that I noticed was it was actually one of the guys that asked him this question. They brought up the question on A side. Now, I would never ask a question like that because if you already know there's been so much conversation, so much rifts between fighters saying, hey, I'm the A side. No, I'm the A side. And we haven't heard Ryan say anything about him wanting to be the A side. We've only heard it from T.O. Fimo. But the difference from T.O. and Ryan is T.O., he voluntarily says, hey, I'm the A side, y'all. I'm the A side. He could be at home with his own camera, you know what I'm saying? Not even being interviewed, and he's telling people I'm the A side. But it's a different situation when a reporter is asking Ryan, because of course he's gonna say he's the A side if you ask him, so who's the A side in this fight? Of course, nobody, not on the level of a Ryan Garcia or a Gervonta Tank Davis, no one on that level is gonna answer that question and say, oh, well, I'm clearly the B side, and yeah, my opponent is the A side. These type of conversations are supposed to be held behind closed doors. That's why I would have never asked a question like that, because you're not going to get a genuine answer. And it can also cause friction when it comes to negotiations. So before I go further into this, let me go ahead and play a clip of what Ryan actually said when he answered the question.
And I hate to use this term, but for the casual fans to understand, if you and Tank were to fight, would you be considered the A side in that fight?
Of course I'm the A side. Leonard, everybody knows it. They're gonna push their narrative and try to bully it, on me, but we don't have to fight. I'm playing chess too. They think they're the only ones that are smart. Wow. I'm very smart too. I created a leverage for myself as well. If you want a Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya fight and make that type of money, you got to come through me because I got the fans right now. I got everybody watching. So when they come to me, it's going to be like, I'm going to get what I want. Then we could talk about what you could get. And if they don't want to work like that, right, we don't got to do it.
All right, guys, just to make this point clear, this interview was about a month ago that Ryan did. If you guys recall the opening clip, you heard Ryan Garcia say, I'm going to destroy, or whatever he said. He said, I'm not even thinking about Luke Campbell. I'm going to get him out of there, and then I'm going to fight Tank, right? Now, that statement was something that he said this week. I think Ryan is just talking right now because, once again, he was asked that question. It would make no sense at all for Ryan Garcia to pass up this opportunity to fight Tank Davis next. You guys have to remember, Ryan Garcia made $200,000 in his very last fight. When it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis, Remember, that fight was on pay-per-view. He made around $7 to $8 million. Even before he was on pay-per-view, he always made over $1 million. If Ryan Garcia takes the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, at a minimum, I see him making $2 to $3 million. But let's not forget, the fight will most likely be on pay-per-view, so he's going to make a lot more than that. It would make no sense for Ryan to turn down the fight unless he's planning on fighting against Devin Haney. Because once he gets past Luke Campbell this weekend, he will be Devin Haney's mandatory. So that will be the only fight that will make sense if he's not going to take the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. I believe Ryan and Gervonta, Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather, they are going to do whatever it takes to make this fight come to fruition. This is the fight that all of them, Team Garcia and Team Davis, they're banking on this fight to catapult their careers into super duper star status. I truly don't see where Ryan or Gervonta would go from here if they're not going to fight against each other in their next fight. There's no doubt about it. They definitely need each other. Regardless if you hear any of them say, well, he needs me more or they all need me more. No, every boxer needs the biggest names on their resume. So in that regard, they need each other. Because if Ryan Garcia didn't fight against Gervonta Tank Davis, he would have to fight someone on that level to enhance his legacy. That means if he's not fighting Tank, he's going to have to fight Teofimo, or he's going to have to fight Devin Haney, or he's going to have to fight Shakur Stevenson, or he's going to have to move up in weight. Josh Taylor and Ramirez are occupied because they're fighting against each other next. So there would be nowhere for Ryan Garcia to go. There would be nowhere for Gervonta Tank Davis to go. So they have to make this fight happen. I think Ryan Garcia's plan is to get past Gervonta Tank Davis and then go after Devin Haney. Actually, he said that's what he wants to do. He said he wants to fight Tank and then fight Devin Haney. When it comes to Ryan Garcia, when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis, I believe their plan is to beat Ryan Garcia and then after that go after Teofimo Lopez. That's what I think their plan is. But we'll see. First, we got to get past this Saturday with Luke Campbell and then get those contracts signed when it comes to Gervonta and Ryan Garcia. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. So if you want to get this hookup for my brothers out there in the UK and Europe, make sure you check out the Scalp This on Instagram. And for my brothers out there in the States, make sure you go ahead and contact my man Scalp Carolinas on Instagram. Listen, I'm telling you guys right now, in the world that we live in today, one of the most important things in life to have is a good lawyer. And I can vouch for this one right here because this brother is my personal lawyer. So if you need any type of legal representation, if you need legal advice, if you're having problems on YouTube, on your regular job, or whatever it is, contact lawyer, mediator, and business consultant Issa Israel's law firm. I've been knowing this man for a while, and he has been a true blessing to me. I'm telling you, he's affordable, he will work with you, but most importantly, he's not going to just treat you like a customer. He will have your best interest. So to get in contact with him, go to iilawfirm.com or consultsglobal.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.